Ooh, hello. Peanut butter and jealous. Alan White. Nolan Ryan autograph numbered to 10. Damn! Holy shit. Hockey mushrooms, legends. Junk wax! Nasty. Woo! Congratulations, Alan White. I am honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts. Damn! Check that out, Alan White. You win, brother. That is third on print to 10. See if we can't find you a true one of one. I think you're going to be a very, very happy camper here, my brother.
Oh, my God!
Paul Skeens, one of one, rookie. Congratulations there, my brother. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Brian Street. There you go, gaming grandfather. Congratulations, buddy. I got to admit, I am peanut butter and jealous. That is incredible. Anytime you have something that says one of one on it, and Paul Skeens is on it too, that's a good one. Congratulations again there, Ray. I'm honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts. All right. And remember, folks, this is where we found that one of one Drake May last night. Let's see what we can't find for you. Good luck. Oh, wow. How about a dual autograph relic numbered to 50? Gary Sheffield and Doc Gooden. Really? A couple of legends of the game right there in the autograph relic numbered to 50. The hits just keep coming in these boxes. Wow. Amazing. Congratulations, my man. That is magnificent. 46 out of 50 on the dock and the Mr. Sheffield. You're adorable. Shout out to the nanny, Ms. Fran Drescher. A couple of nice autographs, too. Beautiful. Our very first numbered card, and my dear friends, we have some Morning Wood.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. I'll see myself out. Oh, my Lanta.
Oh, my God!
Check that out. First on print to 5. Damn. Goodness gracious. Congratulations to the Nationals. And that is Mikey 2, Mikey Koba. Brother. Congratulations, buddy. First on print to 5. Whew. Schmo, you're exactly right. Thank you, buddy. Goodness gracious. Congratulations, Mikey 2. Damn. Spencer Jones on the Optic Preview. Peanut butter and jealous. General Cody Custer. My fellow Austinite. How about my twin brother? The Bird Murderer. Mr. Randy Johnson. Autograph. And that is penultimate on print, 48 out of 49.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Yes way. Yes way. That's amazing. Uploading that one up. I know in Mikey Green. Mr. Devin Clark, welcome back, you legend. Top of the morning to you. Mr. Nesius, good morning, Rob. Would you just look at it? 48 out of 49 on the Bird Murderer. Congratulations, Cody Custer. Beautiful.
Oh,
the GOAT before Tom Brady, Mr. Joe Montana. And that is second on print to 9. Congratulations, Rob Richardson. And that is a really good-looking autograph, too. If that was for my PC, I might be grading that one, buddy. That is sweet. Did I speak it into existence or what? Hell yeah!
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Congratulations, Derek Williams. Howdy ho there, Malik neighbors. On the kaboom. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Junk wax. Nasty. I know, Brian Smith. I'm with you, brother. The first thing that went through my mind. Oh, wow.
Oh my God!
Holy shiitake mushrooms. Congratulations to Bethany on the gold C.J. Stroud rookie autograph. Woo! That is magnificent. And it's nicely centered, too. Congratulations, Bethany. You win. So, family, in the chat, let me know whether you would like to have the Malik Neighbors Kaboom or the C.J. Stroud rookie autograph numbered to 50. If you had a pew-pew to your head, which one would you choose? Jesus Made. Holy crapola!
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Bro. That is one of the hottest prospects of 2025, my good man. Damn. Congratulations, Jim. That's a nice one, brother. Not numbered, but beautiful. Mr. Ryan Bruns, you lucky, lucky ducky. I am so peanut butter and jealous right now, my man. Wow. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. My dear friends, my family. Oh my Lanta. Gerangelo Synth J. My PC numbered to 99 on the relic autograph. Congratulations, Ryan Bruns. You win, brother. Damn. Oh, would you just look at it? Oh, that is sick. Mr. Ryan Bruns, you should hang on to that forever. And if you don't, I'll let you send it to me. Oh, we only have 2 in here. Holy crapola. Numbered to 5 on the Golden Graphs, Max Muncy for the Trolley Dodgers and Dave Piccirilli. This one goes to you, my man. And then you go and totally redeem yourself. Would you just look at it? 2 out of 5 on the Golden Autograph. Congratulations, Mr. Piccirilli. No error on this one, my man. This one is yours. There you go, David. It is, again, my friend, I sincerely appreciate you being a good sport. Thank you. I love it, Mikey the Mad Hatter. My brother from another mother. Thank you for being here with us this morning, Mikey. Congratulations, Mr. Piccirilli. Second on print to 5 on the Golden Autograph. Segue? That's a nice segue to your first autograph. How about Mike Fisher with the inscription? That's pretty cool. Shout out to the Hammer, Mr. Jeff Hansen, and Rob Richardson, our resident Predators fanatics. Your second autograph here, good sir. And that one is not numbered. Brand new 55-point top loader for you there, brother. The Queen Goblin. That's weird. They got Mrs. Junk Wax on a card.
Man, these things suck. I can barely see my Bo Jackson Pro Vision.
We should have bought our top loaders from Junk Wax Vintage.
Yeah, we suck. Let's go climb a tree.
It's a Friday morning, legends gather round. Dalen's got the packs, gonna tear this hobby down. Mrs. Junk Wax runs the ship, keeping it tight. Sawyer's got the energy shining so bright. Mikey, what is cooking, got a secret on the way. Dropping something special, just a few more days. The front yard's open, the vibes are strong. We're ripping packs together, come and sing along. JWV, JWV, we're ripping packs and feeling free. Legends rolling deep, this is where you wanna be. JWV, cracking backs with family. It's Friday morning, come and feel that energy. And feel that energy. So grab your spicy water, turn the volume high. Dalen's on the mic with a sparkle in his eye. From the breaks to the Razzies, we're pulling fire today.
That's right.
It's a thank God it's Friday in the Junk Wax way. JWP, JWV, the hobby's calling, can't you see? Legends in the front yard, building history. JWV, cracking backs with family. It's Friday morning, come and feel that energy. Feel that energy.
Good morning, legends. That's right, Steven. Good morning, my man.
JWV, we're ripping packs and feeling free. Legends rolling deep, this is where you wanna be. JWV, cracking backs with family. It's Friday morning, come and feel that energy. JWV, the hobby's calling, can't you see? Legends in the front yard, building history. JWV, cracking backs with family. It's Friday morning, come and feel that energy. Feel that energy.
Good morning, my dear friends. Happy Friday. How the heck are you? I missed you all so damn much. Good morning, everybody. What's up, Jeffro? What's up, one half of the Super Stroopers? Mr. Chris Stroop. Good morning, my good man. By the way, Chris Stroop, your private message on Discord absolutely made my day today, my brother. Thank you very, very much. That is exactly what we were hoping for, my good man. Beautiful. Good morning to my second favorite J-Rod. First favorite Jared. Top of the morning to you, my brother. Jeffro, it is wonderful to have you this morning. Shout out to Mr. Jeffro Tull, one of the oest of OGs of the entire familia. Shout out to our Saint Lunatic. Good morning, Mr. Piccirilli. Good to see you, David, my fellow Texan. Top of the morning to you, my good man. Good morning, Kevin O'Brien. Great to see the Cobb, our moderator extraordinaire this morning. How are my TikTokers? Hey, what's up there, Dallas? Great to see you this morning, my brother. Shout out to the Golden Pony Boy. E-Dubs Resurrected. Welcome back, my good man. Great to see you again. Javier Marin. Buenos dias. De Mexico. Muy bonito, señor. Que bueno verte. Siempre. Tu sabes way. Si mames way. Good to see you this morning, my friends. So as always, if it is your very first time tuning into this ugly mug, it is absolutely wonderful to have you this morning, my dear friends. My name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage, and you can find me here almost every single day, starting your day the right way with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a couple laughs, typically at my expense, and that is exactly how we want it. So if you are new here, folks, just a couple of things for you on this fantastic FriYAY morning from right here in Austin, Texas. We are live on 5 separate simultaneous platforms right this second. So if you want to come over here and join us on Twitch or YouTube or Kick or Facebook, what I'm trying to say, my dear friends, is you have options. So feel free to come over here and join the whole rest of the fam family on Twitch. We would love to have you. The water is fine. And additionally, if you want to participate this morning, it's easy. All you have to do, my dear friends, is head on over to junkwaxvintage.com. That is where you find everything having to do with this channel. There is sealed wax up there. There's break spots up there. There's merchandise up there if you want to snag yourself a sweet JWV hat or t-shirt or socks. Hola, Kobe Luna. Speaking of Que Bueno Verte, good to see you this morning, my hermano, El Guapito, over there. Oh, sí, tu sabes way, adds Rodriguez. Pinchy bravos. My man. Jordan Walters, good morning, brother. Peyton Gammons, what's up, man? Good to have you. Mr. Paul Willis, what you talking about over there? Willis, good to see you this morning, Paul, and thank you very much for our very first TikTok gifts of this fantastic FriYAY. Oh, tú sabes, Kobe Luna. Otro día en la yard de frente. Con familia. I am a very, very happy man, my brother. Oh, there you go, Mr. Rodriguez. Well, welcome to the family, my good man. Glad to have you. Mr. Mace, you did miss the FriYAY song. I'm so sorry, buddy, but we will have an outro at the end of this show. So sit tight, my good man. Sit tight. Good morning, Mr. Robert Parkinson. Great to see you this morning, my brother. Another OG of the family gracing us with his presence. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know what we must do. We got to start this show the best way we know how. We cannot get too ahead of ourselves. Let's bust into our very first item of the morning, shall we? After we turn on some tunage. Beautiful. So, legends, we're going to have an in-studio guest today. I know a lot of you, especially you OGs, you know exactly who Alex Wayne is. The gentleman that took me to the Cowboys game a couple of years ago. And he's going to be in studio today. Super excited about it. He's here in Austin. I invited him over to the place. So right before our Whatnot show this afternoon, I think we're going to have some Alex Wayne in the house. Super excited. I think he is the very first junker that will have been in the new studio. That's exciting. Mr. Goose says, can you open a pack for me? If you want to buy one from junkwaxvintage.com, you are absolutely welcome, Goose. I appreciate you asking, buddy. Good to have you, young man. That's right, Jeffro. That's true. Brandon Franz was the first one. You're right. You're right. Touche. So second junker in the house. That is true. Good call. First junker in the house that I did not have a podcast with. We'll put it that way. Beautiful. Oh, onward. That would be magnificent, my man. That would be awesome. And good morning to you. Good to see you, buddy. All right, folks. You know what we must do. Let's bust into that very first pack of juicy junk wax. Right after we bust into our spicy water. Cheers, my friends. Roast. Excellent to have you this morning, Dallas. How we doing over there in California, my dude? I believe it is 7:50 a.m. in your neck of the woods. Aw, thank you, Goose. I sincerely appreciate you saying that, buddy. I do my damnedest. Gosh dang it. I do my damnedest. I appreciate you recognizing that, buddy. Okie dokie. Let's bust into that first pack of the morning, shall we? We're headed back to 1988. See if we can't find some holy noli. Maybe a Jose Can't Seiko this morning. my PC since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. About to start that day. That is a beautiful thing, Dallas. Well, I hope you have the most fantastic FriYAY possible, my good man. Always good to see you, Dallas. There's Mr. Alex Wayne. Your ears must have been burning, Alex. I was just talking about you, legend. In studio guests today, ladies and gents. All right, we start out with Mr. Glenn. Always bragging. Rude. Hanging on to that gum for 30 years. Beautiful. Thanks, Glennon. Glennon brags. The end's so nice, they gave it to him twice. Ooh, how about some old Greg?
Come on, Greg.
Maddox. Nice. We got a promo. Shout out to Jeff Rowe, Mr. Jack Clark. Good morning, Alex. Great to see you this morning, my man. Long time no talkie. Glennon Hubbard. How about a couple of Glennons? Beautiful. The Goose. Shout out to the Goose over here on TikTok. You got Goose Gossage for San Diego. Fluffy's Bodega. Buenos dias, my brother. How we doing? Good morning. Frank Lucchese for the Cubbies. John Cerruti. Tutti Frutti Summer Love. Shout out to Gunther. And folks, if you have not taken a moment and gone and watched Gunther on YouTube, I invite you to do so. All you have to do, folks, is go to YouTube, type in Gunther Tutti Frutti Summer Love. You're welcome. Casey Candalen on the Rookie Cup for the Expos. You know it, Jeffro. Hey, Jeffro. Speaking of Jeffro Till, his PC, Mr. Jack Clark. The man, the myth, the unibrow. Nice. Old Keith Miller for the Mets. O to B McDowell for those Texas Rangers. Shout out to Cesar Mendoza. Lucy's cousin with a luscious lip curtain, Mr. Tom Lawless. I mean, look at that one. That one's a nice one. I give that a JWV 9.5 on the stash. The legend, Mr. Tommy Lasorda, golf carton. Good morning, Sarge. Great to see you, Bryant. How we doing this morning, bro? Big Dave Parker. Stormy Davis. And Scott Sanderson. Last but not least for the Cubbies. Excellent first pack of juicy junk wax. See you, Robert Parkinson. My man, shout out to Gunther and that trashy Euro mullet. Good morning, Mr. Meanie Brad Greeny. Great to see you this morning, my good man. And that is absolutely right. Shout out to Onward, who gifted me 5 one-of-one Harry Fords last night. Absolutely amazing. Oh, hell yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jeff Gooseman, some new boot Gooseman, just made the switch to Twitch. And it looks like somebody already hit you with a free gifted sub already. That was quick and incredible. Good morning, Mr. Gooseman, and thank you for making the switch, my man. Welcome to the Twitch side, my dude. Mr. Alan White, good morning. Mr. Jason Russell, good morning to our Canadian cousin. Great to see you as always, gentlemen. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around, my friends. Be easy. Welcome back, my dude. Great to see you. Thank you, K&L Cards. I appreciate that, brother. My man. Eric Harshbarger. Good morning, my brother. And Bryant, I am always well, my good man. I appreciate you asking. It is another fantastic FriYAY right here in the front yard, right here in Austin, Texas. Jeffro, this one's going to you, my good man. Will be in your pile, sir. Mr. Piccirilli. I believe we may have, my good man. I think, if my memory serves me correctly. We did give away a Junk Wax Vintage Hitbox last night. And it was a nice one. A Julio Rodriguez rookie PSA 10 was beautiful. Congratulations to Neil Anderson. That will be in your next JWV package there, Jeff Rotel. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have the CEO in the house this morning. Good morning, Mrs. Junk Wax. Excellent to have you this morning, my love. Can we get that warm Junk Wax Vintage welcome to Mrs. Junk Wax, the CEO, the best CEO on this planet Earth, in my humble opinion. I am slightly partial. Mr. Goose, can I show you something on TikTok? I will send you it. Hey, sounds good, buddy. I can check that right after the show. Mr. Harshbarger, did I rip the Playboy yet? I did not, my friend. So I believe it does say on the listing, Mr. Harshbarger, Eric. I do apologize if there's any confusion. We do not rip those Playboy until after 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, my dude. So that is a JWAD only rip. So for those of you that might not know, I do go live 3 times today. So my morning show, lunch wax on Whatnot, and the beginning of my evening shows is always family friendly. Always, always. I have 2 young boys. It's very important to me that they're able to watch the show without feeling embarrassed. So we rip those Playboy past 9 p.m. So that one's going to be marinating until a little bit later tonight, my good man. And I appreciate your understanding. Thank you, E. Made my morning this morning seeing that purchase, buddy. Thank you, as always. Ridiculously excited to see if we can't find you a Prez tonight. Because, of course, my dear friends. So let me know, or I will let you know the schedule today. And as always, you are more than welcome to go follow us over there on Instagram because you can see the schedule yourself. But today, we are here at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, of course, for show number 1. We will be back at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time for the second show of the day. Second show of the day, my friends, will only be on Whatnot. So if you have not taken a moment and followed us over there on Whatnot, please feel free to do so. We would love to have you over there this afternoon. We have a couple of juicy breaks and a whole bunch of amazing singles to auction off to each and every one of you. We will be on Whatnot from about 4 p.m. to about 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Then we take an hour and a half break or so, and we will come back here sometime between 8 and 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time this evening. And you already know, legends, it is a fantastic FriYAY Night Lights tonight. Going to be a fun one. I have a hunch we're going to be busting into a couple of breaks. There is some brand new products coming in today as well. And we will also have some brand new 1993 Upper Deck baseball in the shop today. Looking for some Derek Jeter rookie action. Mr. Bryant has a question this morning.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a question you want to ask her?
And good morning, Brad Slater, my Canadian cousin. How you doing, you handsome son of a gun? Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Bradley. Always nice to see you, my brother. Bryant says, just curious, is Twitch better? I hear you talk about it a lot, but I've used it. I think it is, personally, because over here on Twitch or TikTok, I'll share with you. You can only see from here to here. So if you come over to Twitch, you get to see the entire table. And I personally think the Twitch chat is a little more consistently positive, if that makes sense. Oh, you've never used it. Oh, gotcha that, my brother. Well, that makes more sense. So, yeah, if you want to make the switch to Twitch, my dude, it is absolutely free. It is absolutely easy, and we'd love to have you. So I'm not throwing any shade at the TikTok chat, but the fact of the matter is, folks, if you come over here to Twitch, you have more of the OGs, because eventually people that hang out here long enough kind of gravitate towards Twitch. So I do think the chat is a little more family-oriented, if that makes sense. We'll say it that way. Oh, Mrs. Junkwax.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
That is very kind of you to say, my love. Hit me in the feels over here, my dear. Thank you for the kind words, honey. Making my morning over there, my love. Shout out to Mrs. Junkwax. Correct, meanie Brad Greeny. Good morning, Jonathan. You absolutely are, Brad Slater. I see you, brother. I know, I agree. You're absolutely right. All right, my dear friends, we busted into that nectar of life. We busted into that juicy junk wax. Let's refresh that shop for the first time on this fantastic FriYAY morning. Shout out to Mr. Eric Harshbarger for hitting that shop this morning. Thank you, E. Mr. Robert Parkinson taking down a 2023 Donruss Fat Pack. Thank you, Robert. And do we have a Bobby Viles here with us this morning? Or a Holden Guthrie? There you go, Mr. Parkinson. Thank you as always, my good man. And Mr. Ryan Finger is up next. I already locked him in on the letter M on our UFC break. Folks, we are getting closer and closer to busting that one. Ridiculously excited to see what's inside that Sapphire hobby box. That one's going to be a good one. Mr. Rob Richardson, the family pharmacist, thank you so much for snagging a couple of break spots this morning. I appreciate it, big man. Mrs. Junkwax says, we have a good whatnot today. Bids for teams start at $5. Absolutely right, Mrs. Junkwax. Thank you, my dear. And yes, we did, my love. So for those of you that don't know, I was out all day yesterday purchasing cards. I got a whole collection, 170 Michael Jordans. We got a whole bunch of football cards, got a whole bunch more baseball cards, even got some throwback cool stuff. So very, very excited to show you over there on Whatnot today. Victor Lopez says, I have a problem with Twitch. I can't find you, Dalen. I am very sorry to hear that, Victor Lopez. So if I may help you out, Victor, I've got you covered, buddy. So if you are over here on the TikTok, if you go to my TikTok profile, okay, you see there is a link tree right underneath the Twitch address. So you got a couple of options. You can copy and paste that Twitch address that's right above the link, or you can just tap the link. When you tap that link, a little menu is going to pop up. You want to follow the link tree. For me, it is the first link. For you, it could be the second or third. But whatever is the link tree, that's the one you want to tap. Okay? When you go to that link tree, it is that icon right there. If you tap that little cartoon comment box, it will bring you right on over to Twitch if you have Twitch downloaded on your device. If you do not have Twitch, it will prompt you to download it for free. Okay? Another option is YouTube, right there. It is to the right. You also have Instagram and Facebook. So you got all the links right there for you. Let me know if that does not work for you, Victor Lopez, and I appreciate you asking, buddy. And thank you in advance, Bryant. Would love to see you over here on Twitch, good sir. And thank you for the hearts, buddy. I heart you right back there, Sarge. Good to have you this morning, Bryant. Be easy. How you doing this morning, big man? I am going to show off those Jordans possibly on Whatnot this afternoon, my dude. To be very honest, I still need to go through them. I bought a whole bunch of stuff yesterday, and I haven't had a whole big chance to thumb through it myself. Oh, hell yeah. Mikey 1, moderator extraordinaire and our innovation lead here at JWV. Thank you so much for dropping those extremely helpful links in the chat, my brother. Beautiful. That's right, Mrs. Junkwax. Whole bunch of Michael Jordan. Alrighty. Mr. Robert Parkinson, I believe you're going to be our very first family rip of the morning if we do not have a Bobby Viles with us this morning. And Alex Wayne, great to see you over here on Twitch, big guy. Thank you. Excited to see you in the flesh today, buddy. All right, Mr. Robert Parkinson. Also, do we have a Quintino Pepperino in the house? Quentin Babcock or Jose Santos Jr. or Holden Guthrie? Any of those gentlemen, if you're here this morning, we got some beautiful rips ready for you. No worries, J-Rod. Happens to the best of us, buddy. You know we'll be here if you can pop in during a bathroom break or something. All right, first family rip of the morning, folks. And after this, if we do not have a Holden Guthrie or Bobby Viles, the queue is completely open. So if you would like to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com and snag something down for yourself, you are invited to do so. All right, we start off with a trolley dodger, Mr. Rafael Furcal. Mike, good morning, my man. Bill Mazurowski. It's not very often you see old Bill without a big fat chaw. Yuri Perez for Bienvenidos a Miami. Bob Lemon. Lance Berkman. Somebody bang a trash can for Bubba and Mr. Piccirilli's Astros. Mr. Esposito. Good morning, Greg. Excellent to see you, my good man. How we doing this morning, brother? The Afro Sheen, Soul Glow, Drip of Mr. Eddie Murray for Uncle Moosey's Orioles. Ooh, back-to-back legendary Orioles with Brooks Robinson. Rest in peace. I see you, Mr. Piccirilli. My man. Bernie Williams for the Pinstripes. Tyler of the Black. Be Easy says, why do they flip the cards every other one? So it's actually called collation, my friend. So when they make these cards, they come in giant sheets. When these sheets go through the machine, the collation machine, basically it cuts them. And then imagine if these were on a sheet like this, right? And they get cut. Then they go through a machine that folds them like that. And that's how they end up upside down like that. But I know it is slightly annoying. I'm with you. Noah Schultz for the White Sox. Babe Herman. Bob Feller, another legend. Shout out to that giant leg kick. Henry Davis for the Pirates. Gilbert, Mr. Arzate, buenos dias. Brooks Lee for Minnesota. Roberto Alomar for San Diego. Ooh, how about Big Dave Winfield, number to 2023? Or is that 22? Nope, that is 23. $18.99 out of 2023. Just leaving that one up for you, buddy. On the Periwinkle Blue, Jace Young, one half of the Brothers Young. Great to see you this morning, Gil. How we doing, big man? If Uncle Moosey keeps sending me those delicious Oreos, each and every one of you is going to get to watch my hiney grow. I'll see myself out. Mr. Hiney Grow on the Orange Hollow. Ooh, how about the Bird Murderer? My twin, Mr. Randy Johnson on the Orange Hollow. Aren't you glad I don't tell another dad joke? Bertie Williams. Limbs, great to have you this morning, my brother. Welcome back, buddy. Oh, how about the Mr. 3000 Pencil Stash Rafael Palmiero on the Vector Parallel. Pretty. Mr. Jones. Shout out to Drew Jones. Yuri Perez. The legend. Rest in peace to Mr. Kirby Puckett. Alex Ramirez. Brennan Davis for the Cubbies. My PC, the Nolan Express. How about some Nolan Ryan? I actually have a copy of this card numbered to 10, courtesy of my buddy Mr. Paul Bailey. Kyle Harrison for the Gigantes. And last but not least, Quinn Priester for the Pirates. Finishing that one off. Good morning, Pixel. Great to have you over here on Twitch, my buddy. Thank you for speaking up for the very first time. I see you, Mikey. Love you, brother. Excuse me. Yikes. It's like I've been talking all week or something. Crazy. I am sleeving up your number to 2023 there, Robert Parkinson. And that is a wonderful way to start our morning, my brother. Thank you as always for utilizing junkwaxvintage.com. And let me rip those for you. That's right. Thank you, Robert. Mr. David Table. Good morning, my dude. Great to see you. Richard, our Pacific Northwest pal. Good morning, my man. And great to have you over there on YouTube, my dude. As always, thank you, Richard. And I appreciate you watching over there on YouTube. Very, very much. Okie dokie. Excuse me. Let's refresh that shop one more time, my dear friends. Make sure I'm not missing anything. You and I both, Jeff Rotel. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. As always, my dear friends, it is wonderful to see you this morning. Mr. Holm, what's up, Jess? Good to see you on this fantastic FriYAY morning, my good man. Alrighty. So, folks, it looks like we are current up there in the shop. We have a nada. So if you want to snag something down for yourself, you are absolutely welcome to do so. One more shout out to Mr. Bobby Viles. Do we have Bobby Ballgame in the house this morning, folks? Or a Holden Guthrie? Or a Jose Santos Jr.? Or a Quintino Pepperino? We got a whole bunch of rips over here ready for folks, but I don't think they're here this morning. That is correct, Clint. That last pack's got me all choked up, bro. That holy noli. It is beautiful. Love pulling a holy noli in the morning. An excellent way to start our fantastic FriYAY, if I do say so myself. Excuse me. Mr. Pixel, the Matter, says, I am trying to find a card I pulled, but I don't know much about sets. It's from 1990 35th anniversary 2025 Topps. So that could be a 1990 throwback insert there, Pixel? Or do you have a specific player in mind? Or just looking for any of those inserts? Good question. And my legends, if we could get that warm Junk Wax Vintage welcome to our buddy Pixel over here on Twitch, that would be magnificent. Mr. Reichert, what's up, Greg? Hey, you know I love me some Holy Noli as well, my good man. And by the way, folks, we might have some Holy Noli on auction today over there on Whatnot. Little sneak peek. One half of the Isley brothers. What's up, D? Great to see you this morning, my good man. Happy FriYAY. Pixel, it is out of 10. Ronald Acuna with a black background, trying to figure out the specific name. That is a good question, my friend. So, my advice to you, my brother, would be to Google 2025 Topps. Try to find that set. Typically, Beckett makes a checklist. If you go to that Beckett checklist, it will have all the numbered parallels, and it will tell you exactly what that card is. That is what I would do. Mr. Fenstermacher, good morning, Brandon. I appreciate you sharing out my live, you big sweetie. Great to see you this morning, Brandon. How are we doing this morning, big man? And Gil, smacking me with our very favorite gift of all time, those beautiful tiny dinies. Muchísimas gracias, Señor Arzate. Thank you so much, my good man. Mr. Piccirilli, are we out of the Donruss football hangers? Yes. We went through that whole box in less than 2 days, my brother. Those go quick. Hunting for downtowns. We did not find any this time, unfortunately. Mr. Invader Zim, Alex, has a question.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a question you want to ask her?
He says, how do I get that signed Dalen Mariners card? Good call, brother. Good question. We're in the process of trying to make something like that, actually. But those are custom cards down there in the corner. Thank you to Mikey1. And Pixel D Matter, you are absolutely welcome, my friend. No gatekeeping here, my dude. Always happy to share whatever information I have. Onward. I am in your car on the way to Taco Bell. Beautiful. Enjoy your Cool Ranch Dorito taco, my good man. Thank you so much, Meanie Brady Greenie. Bradley! Going above and beyond this morning, you absolute legend. I asked for a warm welcome, and Mr. Brad Green said, oh yeah? Hold my spicy water. Hey, Pixel, I will apologize, my friend, because you're no longer a part of the crew. Because you're now part of the family. Welcome to the family, Pixel. Great to have you this morning, buddy. And bienvenidos a familia. Welcome to the family. Alrighty. Tattoo Gary, thank you for sharing out my live, buddy. I truly appreciate it. It is great to see you this morning, brother. Hope we're having a fantastic Friday. And Gary, I can't follow everybody, but I got you, my good man. And it looks like you need to approve that follow, brother, because you have a private account. But I appreciate you sharing out my live, buddy. If I'm being completely transparent with you, I believe that is the most incredible compliment that anybody can ever pay me over here on TikTok. So thank you so much for sharing out my live, you big sweeties. Mr. Isley, I appreciate the warm welcome, my man. Thank you. Pixel, you are welcomed, my dude. And Pixel, if I may ask, my man, what is your first name? I do try to call all subscribers on first name basis as long as I can. Mr. Piccirilli says, all right, I grabbed 3 NBA Hoops packs. My man. Dalen, feel like it's a rite of passage to rip some of those here. You are spot on, my brother. Could not agree more. Josh, welcome to the family, my friend. So, of course, I know we have some new people in the house this morning. If you are new here, my friends, if it is your very first time tuning in to this ugly mug, it is absolutely wonderful to have you. My name is Dalen, D-A-L-E-N. There's a reason I tell you how to spell it. Let me show you something. Mr. Holm, you rock my face off, sir. Thank you. So if you go to that link tree that we were talking about a little earlier in the show that is on my TikTok profile, you will see that there is a Facebook link. And it'll take you to the Junk Wax Vintage Card Club. Now, folks, if you want to join this private group, there is a password on it, okay? We don't just allow anybody in. And that's not because I'm trying to be an a-hole. It's because there is so many Facebook groups out there for people that are just into cards. This specific Facebook group is to support this show, okay? So to make sure that everybody in this group knows about this show, the password is my name, D-A-L-E-N. So when you go to join that group, folks, one of the security questions is, what is Junk Wax Vintage's real name? You know the answer now, folks. So that is the password. If you use that password, you will be admitted. If you do not, you will not. We do decline hundreds of people every month. So thank you for joining us over there, folks. Keep in mind, the reason that we're pretty selective about who we have in there, my dear friends, is because I am not trying to build a big-ass Facebook group. At the end of the day, my friends, the amount of people in this group is completely inconsequential to me. What matters to me most is the quality of the people within the group. So, if you're a positive, kind, honest card enthusiast, please feel free to join us over there, folks. You are invited. And we do have some beautiful chat rooms in there as well. So that is where, or at least one of the places that we disseminate information. So if I ever have to be late for a morning show, or if we ever have to cancel a show, thank baby Jesus, that does not happen very often. But anytime that I need to deliver a message, it comes through the chat there on Facebook. We also have a Discord server if you have not followed us over there yet. Please feel free to do so. That's right, Jeffro. I agree. Nailed it. Thank you, Alex. All right, my dear friends. Good morning, Reese Lightning. Good morning, Stephen Amerman. Great to see you, gentlemen. Top of the morning to you. Good to see you, boys. Big hugs and firm handshakes, my dear friends. All right, let me refresh that shop one more time. I hear tell that we have some new orders up there. And yes, we do. Oh, hell yeah. Y'all came through with a vengeance. Mr. Richard, my Eugenian, my awesome Oregonian, taking 4 Score-A-Treat football packs. Thank you so much, Richard. Let me grab those packs for you, big man. Mr. Piccirilli, you're up next. There you go, my Oregonian. Mr. Piccirilli, my fellow Texan, taking 3 packs of 1990-1991 NBA hoops. Always a good omen when I pull out the exact number of packs necessary. Beautiful. I think that's a good omen. And next, and our last brand new order is our awesome Arizonan, Mr. Greg Esposito. We have the Diamondbacks in our 6 hobby box mixer. We have a single hobby pack of 23-24 Topps Chrome Cosmic. And we have a single hobby pack of 2021 Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary. Thank you so much, Mr. Esposito. You know it, Richard. Thank you, big man. Oh, Richard. You know it, Jeffro. That guy in a little coat. Oh, Richard. Jimmy Collins, thank you so much for smacking the follow button, my dude. Welcome to the family. Great to have you, Jim. And good morning, Reese Lightning. How we doing, big man? That is very kind of you to say, Mr. Jesse Holm, you big sweetie. Good morning, my dude. How's FriYAY going for you, Jess? Let me grab that stuff for Mr. Esposito. I'll be right back, my legends. Good question, CB. Good question. Mr. Esposito. Topps Chrome Cosmic Basketball, 2021 Platinum Anniversary, both hobby packs. And let's get you locked in on the break here, buddy. 6 hobby box mixer taking down the Diamondbacks. There you go, Mr. Esposito. Got you locked in there, big man. And this is what we have left in that baseball mixer, folks, with 16 autographs. Angels, Astros, Brewers, Cardinals, Cleveland, Marlins, White Sox, Tigers, Twinkies, Rockies, Rays, Rangers, Phillies, Padres, and the Orioles. And then we are busted into all 6 of those boxes. Just a heads up, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not gone and taken a gander at junkwaxvintage.com yet this morning, we do have a whole plethora, a cornucopia of beautiful breaks up there. So we have a brand new UFC break up there, folks. This is what we have left in that one. That is first letter of first name, by the way, including Topps Chrome Cosmic, or excuse me, Topps Chrome Sapphire. We have a 5 hobby box football mixer up there, down to just a few teams left. Bengals, Colts, Dolphins, my Sea Chickens, the Saints, the Ravens, the Rams, the Raiders, the Lions, the Jets, and the Jags. And then we are busting all 5 of those boxes. 17 autographs in that one. And then we do have a brand new 2025 Panini Prizm Baseball up there, folks. That one is just $12 a spot. And the break last night was fantastic. Excited to see what we pull out of box number 4. We have a whole bunch of 2025 Prizm. Okie dokie. Mr. Esposito. I appreciate your patience, my good man. Let's go. Let's see if we can't find you something juicy and some hobby packs this morning. And of course, my dear friends, we're going to refresh that shop as soon as we're done with this round of rips. Thank you, Brad Green. Thank you, J-Rod, for dropping that extremely helpful link in the chat, good buddy. You too, Kevin O'Brien. One half of the Henshin brothers. Good morning, E. All right, we start off with Tom Segura's cousin, John Segura. Old Brett Gardner. I had a set of ears on him. Hall of Fame legend, Mr. Scott Rowland, for our St. Lunatics. Shout out to Jeffro. And Estevan Florial, rookie for the Pinstripes. Finishing off that single hobby pack.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic for you, Mr. Esposito. Buena suerte. Good luck. Oh, PC. Long time no see, my good man. How was our favorite jogging marrow this morning? Long time no see, brother. How the heck are you? Top of the morning to you, my man. All right, we start out a little Pau Gasol. Oh, Mr. Esposito.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
How about Jason Tatum on the Mercury? Planetary Pursuit, super short print. Congratulations, my good man. Sleeving and top loading that one up for you. Jarris Walker and Noah Clowney, rookie for the Nets. Finishing that one off for you, buddy. Congratulations, my brother. Absolutely beautiful single pack rip there for you, big man. Nick Hale, I appreciate you sharing out my live, buddy. Thank you. Mr. Cheney, good morning, brother. Welcome back. That is a brand new 55-point junk wax vintage top loader for you, Greg. Congratulations, dude. That is sick. I think that is the second Planetary Pursuit that we have pulled out of Cosmic Basketball. Stoked we could find that one for you, Mr. Esposito. I truly believe it's good karma. Actually, that was the last pack, so we'll just take those and put those into Mr. Esposito's pile. Greg, it is always a pleasure ripping together this morning, my man. Thank you for snagging these down from junkwaxvintage.com. Mr. Jogging Marrow, how the heck are you, my dude? Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my man. Another OG of the family coming back around. Excellent to see you this morning, my dude. I love that news, Kevin O'Brien. Excellent, my man. Thank you for sharing the positivity this morning, my brother. Mr. Jimmy Collins. The password is my name, D-A-L-E-N, like Dale plus N. Thank you for asking, Jimmy. And welcome to the family over there on Facebook, my friend. I appreciate you asking there, PC. It is PC, correct? If my memory serves me correctly. I apologize if I messed that up. But I am very well. Thank you for asking. Always well. When you see me here ripping packs with my best buddies in the front yard. It is PC. Outstanding, my man. Well, great to see you again, my brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, buddy. Thank you for joining us this morning, my man. Making my morning. Alrighty, we are moving right along, folks. Mr. Piccirilli, my fellow Texan. Mr. David, are you ready, my brother? Mr. Piccirilli, can you show Greg his Tatum? He missed it. Oh my gosh. Of course I can. Congratulations, Mr. Esposito. That is all you, buddy, on the Mercury SSP Planetary Pursuit. Beautiful. Congratulations again, Greg. And thank you, Mr. Piccirilli. Oh, I see it now, Greg. I am so sorry that your Twitch crashed, buddy. But yeah, you got yourself a banger. That is a beautiful way to start our Fantastic FriYAY. Congratulations, Greg Esposito. Oh, you know we love you, Kevin O'Brien. Thank you as always, brother, for sharing that with us. You know, bud, that is some tough stuff. And I am humbled that you feel comfortable enough to share that with all of us here, buddy. That means a lot. I appreciate you so much, Kevin O'Brien, and we have your 6, my brother, as always. All right, Mr. Piccirilli, my fellow terrific Texan. About 3 packs of 1990 NBA hoops, my man. Let's see if we can't find you some Menendez brothers. Dallas says, when is the card show out here in Austin? It is in October at some point. I need to double check on that. Be transparent with you. And I'm looking into a couple other card shows that are happening between now and Christmas. We're just going to rip all these down for you, David. Go through them together. And Richard, my Pacific Northwest pal. You might want to step into that batter's box, my man. Snag a chunk of lumber. Start taking some practice cuts. Because you're on deck. All right, good luck, Mr. Piccirilli. Starting out with the legend, Isaiah Thomas. Charles Oakley. Slick, Mr. Pat Riley on the Coach of the Year. Good morning, Miss Melly P. Huzzah. Great to see you this morning, Melody. How are we, my friend? Bill Beef Wellington. Shout out to Beef Wellington. What you talking about, Mr. Willis? Kevin Willis. Shout out to Paul Willis over here on the TikTok. Quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth. Randolph Keys, Alicia's cousin. The Bagley. Johnny Newman. The Adventures of Milo. And Otis Thorpe. Rex Chapman for Charlotte. Pippin, since been Pippin. Give me my powder. Scottie Pippen on the All-Star. Frank Burkowski. Johnny Long. Mark McNamara with Big Sam Bowie co-starring. The Spider, Mr. John Sally. Alex English for the Nuggies. Buck Williams. Going Buck Wild. Jim Paxson for Baston. Bob Weiss. Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Shout out to Reese Lightning. Kenny Sky Walker. Antoine Carr. Gotta love some TikTok. Kiki, do you love me? Are you down for me always? Kiki Vanderweeg. Billy Cartwright. Kenny Gaddison for Charlotte. Isaiah Thomas, so nice, you got him twice. Mr. Anderson. Joe Wolf. AC Green for the Lakers. Oh, hell yeah. How about the Hick from French Lick? Legend Larry. And he is very nicely centered as well. Just a scotch off from top to bottom. But nice one. Sleeving up the Legend Larry. On the stand he goes. Followed by another legend. How about the round mound to rebound? That is not terrible, man. Terrible. Mr. Charles Barkley. Byron Scott for the Lakers. Big Sam Perkins for right up the road in Dallas. Sidney Green. The Rambus Youth. Shout out to Mr. Esposito. And our awesome Arizonans, Kurt Rambus. That's right, Jimmy Collins. Nailed it, brother. Mikey Brown. Dan Shays for the Nuggies. Paul Mokeski. Derek McKee for my now defunct Seattle Supersonics. Gene Littles. Mr. Magic Johnson on the All-Star. Johnny Moore. Stuart Gray. And Curb Your Enthusiasm with Mr. Larry Drew. Last but not least. There you go, Mr. Piccirilli. I'm going to sleeve up a couple of All-Stars for you there, big man. I am sorry we could not find you the Mookie Blaylock there, Johnny Wad. Good to see you this morning, my dude. Long time no see, Johnny. Mr. Piccirilli, you are absolutely welcome, my brother. It is my pleasure. And all thanks go to you, good buddy. I appreciate you utilizing that shop this morning, giving the rest of the fam damly some eye candy. Hey, thank you so much for the positivity, Jimmy Collins. I appreciate it, buddy. Glad you were here this morning. Alrighty. I sleeved up your All-Stars there, Mr. Piccirilli. Just another beautiful rip and a very, very long line of beautiful rips. My temporary enemy. I'm just kidding. I hope so, Mr. Piccirilli. My man. Alrighty. Mr. Richard, our awesome Oregonian. There's Mr. Bobby Biles. Good morning, legend. Speaking of legends, your ears must have been burning, Bobby. So, Richard, you will be our next family rip, and then Bobby Biles, you are next, good sir. Jimmy Collins, my friend, all you have to do is head on over to junkwaxvintage.com. Right there, my brother. And I apologize if the edge of that's a little bit cut off, if TikTok zooms it, but you should be able to see that right there, Jimmy Collins. Please let me know if you cannot, my brother. But thank you for asking, and that is where you go to buy everything for this channel. So there is sealed wax up there. There's break spots up there. There's all kinds of stuff, Jimmy Collins. Thank you for asking, buddy. Excellent to have you in the family, my dude. All right, my Pacific Northwest pal. Let's go. Pack number 4 to the side because it is Tradicion. Not that I know of, Greg Esposito. I think Timbo might because he is one of our Bostonian fans. But that's a good question, Greg. I would put that out in the Junk Wax Vintage family chat over there on Facebook. See if you get any bites. Mr. Krabby Rob, I am well this morning. How is our Prince Edward Island pal? Hope you and Adeline are having a wonderful morning over there, buddy. Shout out to our favorite single dad in the family. We are all very, very well, Krabby Rob. We're all pretty excited that our cat came home after 5 days of being gone. Shout out to Kitty Boy, using all of those 9 lives. All right, starting out with some Aiden Hutchinson. Shout out to our favorite Bree B, her PC. Zach Ertz. Benjamin Morrison, the Lizard King, for the Bucks. Marvin Harrison Jr., or Mr. Esposito's Arizona Cardinals. Trent Dilfer. Quinshawn Judkins. Tucker Kraft. And Mr. Van Ginkel for Minnesota. With Shamar Stewart for WKRP in Cincinnati. Last but not least. That is correct, Mr. Cheney. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Blew my mind. Good morning, DJ Chicken. Great to see you this morning, Gil. How you doing, brother? DJ Pollo in the casa.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic for you, Richard. Buena suerte, my friend. Good luck. And that's right, Bobby. Perfect timing, my brother. Impeccable timing, we shall say. All right, we start off with a return to the Mac. Khalil Mack for San Diego. Elementary, my dear Watson. The Christian variety. And Will Campbell for the Patriots. Go Tigers. Last but not least, shout out to LSU. There you go, Richard. A beautiful first rip this morning, my man. Thank you, as always, for utilizing JunkWaxVintage.com. Let me rip those for you this morning. You know, folks, as I say almost every single morning, I never apologize for the redundancy. I am absolutely convinced that we have the best group of gem, mint, and human beings in the entire card hobby. And that does not have anything to do with me. That has everything to do with each and every one of you. So thank you so much, my dear friends, for making this community what it is. Johnny Wad, you are not wrong, my man. Thank you for the positivity. Beautiful. Mr. Cheney says to be gone that long and to have never been out in that neighborhood makes it even better. You are absolutely right, Mr. Cheney. I've got to share with you, brother. Me and Mrs. Junkwax, or I should say, Mrs. Junkwax and I had a chat yesterday, and we were both absolutely astonished that that cat made it back. We have no idea how he made it back. If he, went through the storm drain system and made it to a reservoir and then had to climb under a fence or something. But that reservoir is 3 blocks away. So to have him find his way back here, if he made it all the way over there, is kind of crazy. We don't know if he was able to finally jump out of that storm drain. I have no idea. But wouldn't it have been cool if there was some kind of tracker or camera on him to track that journey over the last 5 days? Yikes. But anyway, the most important thing, folks, is that we're just happy that he's home. You know, like I said, folks, he was a member of our family. He has been with us for a decade, basically. So we were all pretty damn sad. But excellent that he made it home. Gosh dang it. Corey Bader put an air tag on him. Good question, or good thought. I am with you. They actually have pet trackers that we've been looking at, but they're kind of spendy. I agree, Mikey One. That's right. He said, I'd like to believe that Kitty Boy just busted out of that storm pipe like the Hulk because he's kind of a badass. He is. So Mrs. Junkwax and I, we kind of joke. We think that Kitty Boy is an old retired mob boss on witness protection. It's kind of how we think of him. That's right, my love. Yes, we are. Shout out to Mrs. Junkwax down here in the chat on Twitch. All right, my dear friends, let's refresh that shop real quick, shall we? And Mr. Bobby Viles, I need you to do me a solid if you would, my friend. We have a guaranteed 1 of 1 here, brother, but I have 3 of them, and I'm going to let you choose your own adventure. The 1 is on the bottom, 3 is on the top. Would you choose a number between 1 and 3 for me, please? Bobby Ballgame. That's right, Mr. Esposito. He is the big cat. Bobby Viles making it easy on me. Pack number 3 it is. Thank you, Bobby. So, we have 10 packs of 2021 Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary, hobby style. And then we have one guaranteed 1 of 1. Good luck, Bobby. And we do have some brand new orders up there at junkwaxvintage.com. And Mr. Alan White jumping into the deep end of the pool this morning, my brother. Hell yeah. Folks, Mr. Alan White's putting on a little movie for us this morning. And it will be right after this rip for Mr. Bobby Viles. Pack number 4 to the side for you, Bobby. Good luck. Thank you so much, Richard. I appreciate that, big man. Mr. Kind, thank you so much for the kind words this morning. Great to see you again, brother. Absolutely right, Senor Arzate. Mr. Alan White is the GOAT. I love that dude. Billy, good morning, my man. Welcome back. Mr. Schmidthead. Good morning, Randy. Our favorite Schmidthead in the family. Hope you're having a fantastic FriYAY morning, my man. We're just going to rip through all these and go through them together. Mr. Philly, how are you, brother? Long time no see. Big hugs. Firm handshakes, my friend. All right. Good luck. And we start off with an Andy Young for the Diamondbacks. Shout out to Mr. Esposito. Eduardo Pablo Escobar. My man, smart man, Mr. Piccirilli. The legend, Mr. Billy Williams for the Cubbies. Chris Bubick. Braylon Dalen Marquez for the Cubbies. Rookie. Luis Aparicio. The Polar Bear. Eloy Jimenez on an on-card autograph. Congratulations, my brother. That's a nice one. Leaving that one up for you, buddy. That is a brand new 55-point top loader there for you, my man. Congratulations, Mr. Viles. Beautiful. Moving on, we have a Kamana Wanalea with Sean Manaea. So pass the point, Mahalo. Da-dotum, da-dotum. Mr. Gary Varshow's boy, Dalton. Dallas. We're not talking about the California kid. Mr. Kyle Hendricks. Jonathan Arouse. I think he is aroused.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
The Therminator with that luscious lip curtain. Mr. Thurman Munson. Jorge Guzman. Michael Chavis. Not a 5-toe, but a 6-toe of the not-so-dirty Sanchez. Matty Chapman. Wilson on the Contreras. Ooh, we have an X-Fractor, Jim Rice for Baston. The legend. Shout out to our badass Bostonians. Not numbered. Edgar Martinez for our Seattle Mariners. Because we got mad hits like we was Rod Carew. He converted for Minnesota. Ray Turner. Pablo Honey on the refractor for Miami. Good morning, B. Great to see you back, my brother. How we doing? Brandon Nimmo. Tom Glavine. Noma. Garcia Parra. The man. The myth. The schnoz. That dude could turn right and knock somebody out. The legend, Mr. Ty Cobb. Ryan Weathers, rookie. Always drinking that haterade. Shout out to Corey Bader. Julian Merriweather. Why am I saying whit? Weird. Whit Merrifield. Will Whip. Will Wheaton. The Big Hurt, Mr. Frank Thomas. Pudge Rodriguez. And Chris Paddock for San Diego with Jorge Alfaro. Last but not least, shout out to Mr. Alfaro, also known as Jason, over here on the TikTok. I love the positivity this morning, B. Thank you, brother. It is always a good day if I'm here ripping packs with my best friends, my man. Thank you for asking. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my dude. Now, keep in mind, folks, just a friendly reminder, you will see this ugly mug 3 separate times today. So we are here this morning, like clockwork. We will be back this afternoon at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, but only on Whatnot. So, folks, if you have not taken a moment and smacked us with a follow over there on Whatnot, what are you doing with your life? I'm just kidding. Kinda. But the teams are already up there at Whatnot. So if you would like to head on over there and snag your team, put a pre-bid in on your team, you're absolutely invited to do so. Because, folks, every single Whatnot show that we have breaks, there's always at least 2 or 3 of you that end up getting your team on a pre-bid. It's kind of crazy. So feel free to go put your pre-bids in on your teams, folks. And we will have some awesome singles that we're auctioning off today as well. So we will be over there at 4 p.m. to probably until about 6:30 p.m. And then we'll take a quick dinner break. And then we will be back here tonight. Same junk time, same junk channel. Sometime between 8 and 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Good morning, Dan Metz. That's right, only 3. All right, last pack magic for you, Bobby. Then we're getting into that guaranteed 1 of 1. We have an Andrelton Holt Simmons. Matty Ice for Dutch's Athletics. Matt Damon. Shout out to Johnny Damon. And Adrian Beltre on the refractor for our Texas Rangers. Last but not least, E. Thank you for sharing out my live, buddy. I truly appreciate it. And the G-Man, welcome back, legend. Good to see you, my brother. How are you this morning? C4 Lure, welcome back, good buddy. Excellent to see you as well. Sleeved up all the nice ones there for you, buddy. Let's get into your last pack magic, Bobby Viles.
1 down, 1 to go.
After I snag myself a little sippy. Cheers, my friends. Roast. Pinkies up because we're fancy. Beautiful. All right, good luck, Bobby. Let's do it. Dang it, Bobby. You're always whacking. Like a spider monkey. Got you whacking in my tool shed. Now we have a Mason Graham. 1 of 1. Cracked ice. Rookie. Not too shabby there, buddy. 1 of 1 defensive tackle for the Cleveland Browns. Shout out to Mr. Tim Hudson. Beautiful mammoth there for you, buddy. As I have said before, and I will say it again, if I had these cards, I would make them into an art project. I think they are really, really neat. Always happy to find a guaranteed 1 of 1 there for you, Bobby Viles. And congratulations on the autograph out of that hobby box of 2021 Platinum Anniversary. And all of these beautiful cards are going into your pile, Bobby. And Bobby, while I have you, my good man, I cannot thank you enough for being patient last night, buddy. That was very, very helpful. We ended up finishing the breaks around midnight. So that worked out very, very well, my friend. Thank you so much again for being flexible last night, my dude. Thank you, Dutchie. Appreciate you, brother. Good morning, Dutch. How was my favorite JVD this morning? Papa Rippin'. Welcome back, brother. All right, my dear friends. We need to refresh that shop. And Mr. Alan White, my crazy Kansasan 2025 Panini Boys of Summer hobby box. Looking at 3 autographs, 1 memorabilia card here. Let's see if we can't find you something juicy, Alan White. Mr. Robert Parkinson has a question.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a question you want to ask her?
He says, do you think you will get any more Halloween wild card? I do believe so, yes. Shout out to Mrs. Junkwax on that one. I am with you, Onward. You're not wrong. Thought I heard Mrs. Junkwax. All right, folks, this is not the only order we have up there at junkwaxvintage.com. Next is Miss Melody, taking 10 packs of Squishmallows. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a CEO cameo. Hey, babe. How you doing? Good. You come around here often? Yeah, me neither. Love you more, babe. All right, let me grab 10 packs of Squishmallows for Miss Melody and a box of Resurgence football. Miss Melody says, huzzah. Good morning, Mrs. Wax Boss. Ah, Mrs. Junkwax is actually getting your package ready right now, Miss Melody. Beautiful. Perfect timing. It is not hashtag JWAD yet, Mr. Peach O'Reilly. Thank you, as always, Mr. Alan White, for putting on a movie for the family. Let me grab some stuff for Melody. I'll be right back. And then Mr. Jeremy Farwell, I see the break spot there, you legend. Thank you, Jeremy. We need 10 packs of Squishmallows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And your Resurgence football. There you go, Miss Melody. You're in the queue right after our Boys of Summer and Mr. Alan White. And then Mr. Farwell. Let's get you locked in here, buddy. Taking down the Dolphins in our 5 hobby box football mixer. Mr. Card Sports Society. Welcome to the family, my man. Thank you for smacking that follow button. Big Money Dodge, what's up, brother? Good to see you as always. How's our WWE fanatic in the house? And by the way, for all of you WWE fans, we have some juicy WWE breaks coming next week. I am telling you, folks, if you want to get into some WWE, it is getting real close, and you folks are going to love what we have coming. Some Cactus Jack, WWE. Several boxes of. And we have some 2024 Prizm WWE coming as well. We're going to combine those up. That's right, Dutchie. Why, thank you, Big Money Dodge. I appreciate that, brother. I thought you would be. Heather Riley, good morning, my dear. Excellent to see you as always. Thank you for the beautiful TikTok gifts. H, good to see you, Heather. Happy FriYAY, my friend. All right, Dolphins for Jeremy Farwell. Got you locked in there, Mr. Farwell. Thank you, Jeremy. Hey, thank you as always, Heather. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, H. Great to see you this morning, my homie. Erich, my San Antonio hermano. Welcome back, brother. Good to see you, too. Slowly but surely, my dear friends, we're getting the whole family up in here. Bobby Ballgame, that is correct. Yep, that's how we do the WWE breaks as well. Correct onward. Yep, nailed it. Okie dokie. Mr. Alan White, are you here? And are you ready, my man? Ooh, and we do have some brand new orders after that as well. Mr. Reese Lightning Cooper. Taking 3 packs of 2022 Topps Chrome Update Baseball. Good morning, T-Dub. Good morning, Erich. Excellent to see you, gentlemen. Top of the morning to you, boys. All right, Mr. Alan White. Best of luck to you, my brother. A high-risk, high-reward kind of box. Let's see if we can't find Alan a 1 of 1. Good luck, Alan White. Oh, and you know what, folks? I got to go grab some brand new top loaders because these boys are thick with 4 C's. Allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, my friends.
Ooh, yeah.
There we go. I have 180 and 200 point top loaders over here just waiting because these cards are thick with 5 C's. 1 pack to rule them all, Alan White. Empty box. Mr. C. Follow, what's up, Dante? Welcome back, my brother. Good to see you as always. How you doing, buddy? Thank you, Onward. Thank you, Corey Bader. Rashid, thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Jaden Daniels fan, welcome to the family. Thank you, Mr. Bird Bowman. Nice to have you, gentlemen. All right, we start off with a Funky Cold Molina. Shout out to Jeff Rowe and the St. Lunatics, numbered to 249. Vance Honeycutt, also numbered to 249. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Mariano Rivera, the 3rd best pitcher in history, in my humble opinion. 65 out of 99 on the Mariano. Pastime Materials. Oh, wow. Owen Kaisi for the Cubbies to 199. That is unique. Oh, hell yeah. How about a Nick Kurtz, rookie to 99? Beautiful, brother. And yes, they are Corey Bader. Thick with 4 C's. How about Kyle Teal to 99 on the patch auto? Little jumbo patch action for the White Sox for Alan White. Appropriate. The Minnesotan legend, Mr. Harmon Killebrew, 32nd on print to 99. Ooh, we have a redemption. We'll get into that one in just a moment, but you have a Rentaro Sasaki on the NIL, numbered to 175. Not too shabby there, buddy. Sasaki looks like a stud. And let's see who our redemption is. Prospect Material Signatures Red. I believe that is a patch auto of Dylan Head. And I want to say he was a Marlin, but I think he might have got traded. We'll have to double check on that one. But there you go, Mr. Alan White. A beautiful box of Boys of Summer. Allow me just a moment. We have our brand new 130-point penny sleeves here. Oh, Dante Cifala, who is your old teammate, buddy, if I may ask? I just saw that comment, bud. Thank you, Dutchie. He said he is peanut butter and jealous of that Nick Kurtz. You know it. Getting these all protected for you, Alan. Beautiful. Let's see, are we going 180? Yep. They perfectly go into a 180-point top loader. For future reference. Boys of Summer, 180 point. They fit like a glove. Like a very well-fitting glove. Miss Melody, you are on deck, my friend. And Mr. Alan White, my brother. As always, would you like me to redeem that redemption for you, buddy? Or if you would like me to send it to you and you can redeem it, that is 1,000% okay. Either way is totally okay there, buddy. You just let me know, Alan White. Got those all protected for you, buddy. Harmon Killebrew, Rentaro Sasaki, Kyle Teal, Nick Kurtz, rookie, and that is numbered 91st on print to 199. Your Owen Kaisi autograph for the Cubbies to 199. Mariano to 99. Vance Honeycutt to 249, and Funky Cold Molina to 249. I am happy to redeem that for you, Alan White. I was hoping you would say that, my man. Thank you, Alan. That will be redeemed for you today, my brother. And thank you again for snagging that box down from the shop, my dude, and putting on some eye candy for the rest of the fam-damly. I know everybody loves seeing those Boys of Summer boxes get ripped. Very, very cool cards. Okie dokie. Let's switch it up a little bit, shall we? Let's get into some Squishmallows. Miss Melody, are you ready, my dear? Let's do it. Let's see if we can't find you that elusive Avery, Miss Melody. See if we can't find another numbered Squishmallow. And then we'll get into some Resurgence football right after that. And then, of course, my dear friends, we're going to refresh that shop. Nikki P., thank you so much for smacking the follow button, my man. Welcome to the crew. Mr. Brandonio, shout out to my hooked brother. What's up, buddy? And Mr. Macho Danny Savage.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning to one of our favorite massholes, one of the oest of OGs of the family. Thank you so much, Danny Maloney, for smacking me with some beautiful gifts over there on TikTok, my brother. Hell yeah. Mr. Verhalen, not Verhagar. Good to see you this morning, Nate the Great. Thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money, my brother. Beautiful. Mr. Invader Zim, Alex, hit me with some beautiful TikTok gifts. Thank you so much, you legend. All right, good luck, Miss Melody. Pack number 4 to the side, because it is tradicion. Thank you, Mr. Verhalen. I see those beautiful tiny dinies, my man. You know I love those little buggers. Thank you so much, bro. And we are almost to halfway on our tiny diny goal this morning. As always, my dear friends, I have said it before and I will say it again. It is the gifts over on TikTok. It is the hype trains that we have over here on Twitch that make all of this possible. Cannot thank you enough, my dear friends. How we doing this morning, JR? How's the shop this morning, my brother? Thank you for the positivity, Dutchie. And Mr. Mean Brad Green. Oh, no, I read that incorrectly. Never mind. I take that back. I thought Mr. Mean Brad Green was leaving us this morning. MJF, thank you for smacking the follow button. And there it is, folks. Mr. Verhalen, not Verhagar. Absolutely murdering our tiny diny goal this morning, my man. Thank you so much, Nate the Great. Living up to his name. Mr. Alex says, are you ever in a bad mood, bro? LOL. You are the most positive dude on the stream. Well, thank you, my man. I appreciate that. I do my damnedest, Alex. You know, believe it or not, I am almost always in a good mood. Almost always. 99% of the time. Ask Mrs. Junkwax. You know, it's all about mindset, my dear friends. I think I've told you, a lot of you OGs know, that my line, or my journey to get here, was not a straight line. You know, I've been through a lot of tough stuff. A lot of it was self-imposed as well. So after you've gone through some extremely, indescribably humbling situations, it kind of turns the volume down on life, if that makes sense. So that's why, my man. Aw, Alex, you were hit me in the feels, my brother. That is very kind of you to say. Thank you, buddy. Mr. Verhalen, you rock my face off, my good man. Thank you as always, Nate the Great, making my morning over there, you legend. Thank you, buddy. Oh, and by the way, folks, that reminds me. We have an announcement coming next week, and it's a doozy. And I am indescribably excited to share it with each and every one of you. This has been a long time coming, my dear friends, and I think you're all going to be pretty happy about it. That's all I'll say. All right, we start out with some Bree. Shout out to Bree. Torrance on the shiny. It's a Swamp Thing. Ziomara. Gildy on the Schmeckle. Happy Halloween from the Squishmallows. Eponine. Hans. Shout out to Holden Guthrie, also known as Happy Hans. It's fall, y'all, with the Squishmallows. Cannot thank you enough, Alex. Speaking of Alex, Alexi. Bree. Shout out to Bree Imus. Happy Halloween from the Squishmallows. Floxy. Floxy. Dante and his Inferno. Spooky vibes with the Squishmallows. Ingo. Deetra. And that is numbered to $3.99. There you go, Miss Melody. 182 out of 399 on the Deetra. Just leaving that little bad boy up for you. Hanging in there with the Squishmallows. I see you, Richard. That is not the announcement, my man. But good guess. Cheryl, the Squid. Lola. Happy Halloween from the Squishmallows. Kanan and Kel. Roslyn. The Boo Squad. Melfi in the Belfry. Regina. And last but not least, some squad ghouls with the Squishmallows. Congratulations, Miss Melody, on your very first numbered Squishmallow. But we have not seen an Avery yet, gosh dang it, for you. Let's see if we can't find him in your very last pack here, Miss Melody.
One down, one to go.
Let's go. Mr. Steven over here on TikTok says, it's impressive how you always relate a card to someone you know. Shout out to XYZ. My man, thank you, Steven. I appreciate you saying that, buddy. T. Plata says, Avery is the best squish. I appreciate that, brother. Mr. Derek Evanson, D-Rock. Is that you, buddy? And thank you for smacking that follow button. If it is not, welcome, D-Rock. Nice to have you, buddy. I believe you're the second D-Rock we have in the family. All right, we start out with some Connor.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Dominic, another squid. And last but not least, some Fantastic with the Squishmallows. There you go, Miss Melody. Beautiful rip this morning, and congratulations on your very first numbered Squishmallow. Let's get into some Resurgence football, shall we? After I snag myself a little sippy. Cheers, my friends. Roast. Pinkies up because we're fancy. Oh, you know what? We got to bust into a brand new spicy water, my friends. Cheers. Kareem. That's better. Oh, Richard, you are spot on, my man. Thank you so much for the kind words over there on YouTube. I appreciate my Pacific Northwest pal. Man, I love spicy water. It is delicious. All right, Miss Melody, thank you for a brief intermission. Good luck. Let's do it. Ray, thank you for sharing out my live, buddy. I appreciate the compliment this morning. And Mr. Verhalen, one more time, my good man. Sincerely appreciate those tiny dinies, my brother. My favorite gift of all time. We have been rocking those tiny dinies since I was in the closet with 4 people. Empty box there, Miss Melody. Good morning, Mr. Gusev. How you doing, Alex? Second awesome Alex in the family this morning. Little pack number 4 ectomy. Good luck, Melly P. Oh, Alex. Mr. Invader Zim. That is extremely kind of you to say, my brother. Thank you so much. I do my damnedest, buddy. I do my damnedest. And just wait for that announcement next week, my friends. It's going to be a good one. And I wish I could give you a hint. But if I gave you a hint, it would give it away. So we're going to keep that close to the vest for now. But just know, next week, my dear friends, if you like this channel now, if you think what we do here is pretty cool, just wait, because it's about to get a lot better. That is what I will say. All right, starting off with a North Kakalaki from Bryce Young. I think so, Alex. I think so. Murder in the game, Mr. Ray Lewis. The Mitten Man, Mr. Scotty Too Hottie Triumphi. Good morning, legend. And thank you so much for smacking that resub button for the 3rd month. Excellent to have you in the family, Scotty Too Hottie Triumphi. How about Let Ricky Smoke? Ricky Williams. And that is numbered to 199 for the Dolphins. Your PC, Mr. Ray Davis for the Bills. Okay, Boomer, Esiason. Joe Thomas. We actually have a Joe Thomas in the family. Shout out to Joe. Greg Reichert. Welcome back, my brother. Great to see you. Luke McCaffrey on the Circuit Breakers rookie. Bob Greasy with the CTE 1000 helmet for the Dolphins on the refractor. Antonio Freeman. The giant cranium of Mr. Peyton Manning. The regular Staubach over there. You button hooked me. I didn't know you were going to button hook me. On the refractor, Darius and the Swiss Family Robinson.
Oh, yeah. The Macho Man.
Good to see you this morning, my brother.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Tim Brown.
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
The legend, Mr. Terry Bradshaw. The legend, Mr. Troy Aikman. Shout out to Mikey One, his PC, on the Prizm Refractor. And yes, it is, Richard. It has been a long time coming, my man. You're right on that one. Hi, Keith Smith, rookie for the Bucks. Mr. Ben Hatfield, good morning, brother. My PC, Mr. Steve Largent, on the Refractor. Excuse me, that is not a refractor. I am so sorry. You done messed up AA Rod, Donald. Mr. Steve Young for the 40 Whiners on the Glimmer and Gleam. Your PC, Keon Coleman on the Rookie Refractor for the Bills. Beautiful card for you, Miss Melody. I will sleeve that one up for you. Maurice Jones-Drew. Rage Mafia, welcome back, buddy. ED for the Horsies. Why not Ben Sinat on the Refractor Rookie? Atanu. Anthony Munoz. The legend, Mr. Jim McMahon for the Bears. Marshall Falk on the Voltaic. And Bub Means, well. Last but not least for Jimmy Nugent's New Orleans Saints. Couple of sleevers here for you, Miss Melody. Your Keon Coleman. Your Ricky Williams on the pink.
One day on, one to go.
Last pack magic, Miss Melody. Good luck. Good morning, Mr. Travis Graham. Welcome back, my UFC fanatic. And hey, Travis, we do have a brand new UFC break up there in the shop right now, my dude. Never any pressure. Just letting you know. Good to see you, Travie. Dan Fouts for your San Diego Chargers, Miss Melody. Eli Manning, got both Mannings. Jaden Daniels on the Rookie Conductors. Beautiful. And Tommy Eichenberg, last but not least, for the Raiders. I am going to sleeve up that Jaden Daniels for you as well. Alex says, Dalen, if I want to send you something, how can I get your address to send to? So, Alex, I appreciate you asking so much, you big sweetie. All you have to do is head on over to junkwaxvintage.com. If you go to the main page, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, it should have our address on there for you. Mr. Onward to the Edge, dropping our address in the chat. There you go, my man. Thank you, Onward. I appreciate that, buddy. And I would add just a slight edit to that address. So I would put Junk Wax Vintage, care of the UPS store. But everything else is accurate. And if you do not put UPS store, it will probably still make it to me. But it does help to put the UPS store in that address as well. Just a heads up. Hey, you and I both, Greg. Thank you. You are very welcome, Miss Melody. Thank you, as always, for utilizing junkwaxvintage.com. Letting us rip those together. And you know, folks, I have said it before and I will say it again. I do not ever apologize for the redundancy. I know a lot of us have a lot of differing opinions on a lot of things, right? However, I think there's one thing that we can all agree on. And that is the fact that it's always fun to rip into packs of cards. But in my humble opinion, it's just a little bit more fun to rip into packs of cards with 50 to 100 of your best friends. And that is what we do here almost every single morning and almost every single evening. So at the end of the day, folks, I am immensely grateful for each and every one of you making all of this possible. So thank you as always, Miss Melody. Much love and respect, my dear. One of the oldest of OGs of the family. We love some Melody. Okie dokie. Mr. Reese Lightning, hanging with Mr. Cooper. Good morning, Arami Gloria. Great to see you. Top of the morning to you too, you legend. How we doing, Arami? Mr. Danny Macker's Pancakes. Sup. What's up, brother? Happy Friday. Marcello, good morning. Great to see you back, as always. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, brother. As always, my dear friends, if it is your very first time tuning into these luscious locks, it is absolutely wonderful to have you this morning, my friends. Feel free to come over here and join the whole rest of the fam family on Twitch or YouTube. And if you would like to participate today, it's easy. all you have to do is head on over to junkwaxvintage.com. There is a cornucopia of cool stuff up there. And keep in mind, folks, you are always invited to create your own personal account at junkwaxvintage.com. It is absolutely free. It is absolutely easy. And when you save your account up there, it makes it so you don't have to enter your information every time you make a purchase. You can also go back and look at your purchases if you have an account up there at junkwaxvintage.com. It's very helpful. So feel free to do so. B. He says we can all also agree that Wander Franco always deserves to get tossed. Spot on, my good man. Spot on, sir. All right, Mr. Reese Lightning. Let me grab not one, not two, but three hobby packs for you, buddy. And Mr. Alan White. Taking down the last two national exclusive one-of-ones. Oh, hell yeah. Mr. Alan White putting on movie number 2 for us this morning. Thank you, Alan. I'll be right back. Mr. Reese Lightning, hanging with Mr. Cooper. Are you here and are you ready this morning, my brother? And speaking of my brother, Mr. Alan White, we're going to bust into your guaranteed one-of-ones next. As Chong Li would say in Bloodsport, you are next. There we go, Reese Lightning. Thank you so much, buddy. Buena suerte. Good luck. See if we can't find you a Julio. Maybe a Bobby Witt Jr. That's right, Onward. We'll call it a sequel. Alan White Part 2. Part 2. Shout out to Leslie Nielsen. Richard, thank you so much for dropping that in the chat, my friend. So the Austin Card Show is October 17th through the 19th. Our buddy Dallas was asking about that this morning. So Dallas, the California kid, if you're still in here this morning, my dude, the Austin Card Show is October 17th through the 19th, and we will be there. All right, starting off with some Roberto Perez, Mr. Chasen Carpenter, Javi Baez, A.J. Pollock for the White Sox on your purple refractor. Torkelson, also known as Torque in Bo Jackson's Battle Arena. Chris Archer, looking all kinds of fired up for Minnesota. Jacob Stallings. Chris Bassett for the Mets on the purple refractor. Sonny Gray for Minnesota. Josh Rojas with a Colorado Rocky co-starring. A decent Odor for Uncle Moosey and Ryan Bruns' Orioles. MJ Melendez for Alan White's Royals on the Generation Now rookie refractor. And last but not least, a Pirate rookie, Mr. Jack Sawinski. Rounding out the 3 packs there for you, Reese Lightning. I am going to sleeve up that purple refractor because it is a rookie. And your MJ as well. It is always a pleasure, Mr. Reese Lightning. Thank you for starting the morning the right way, my friend. Sincerely appreciate you, Reese. Very grateful you're in this family, my brother. And I hope you have the most fantastic FriYAY possible today, good buddy. Roughnecks 13 Defense over here on TikTok says favorite NHL, NFL, MLB team. So NHL, I would say Seattle Kraken. NFL, I would say Seattle Seahawks. And MLB, I know it's a shocker, I would say Seattle Mariners. I am a diehard Seattle fan, my man. Thank you for asking. How about you there, buddy? All right, legends.
It's time!
Mr. Alan White, let's get into a couple of guaranteed one-of-ones for you, my brother. See if we can't find you a true one-of-one autograph. Case hit in our one-of-one mammoths. Good luck, Alan. One-of-one rookie for the Browns, Quinshawn Judkins. And that is a Rapture pattern back there. And it looks like a Rapture parallel from Panini. Very nice. Let's get into pack number 2. Yes, it is, Bubba. It's a 1-of-1 week over here in the front yard. We have pulled a heroic number of 1-of-1s this week. Kind of crazy. That's right. Shout out to Onward. Correct. Oh, hell yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, my son's PC, Cam Scatabo, on the 1-of-1. That is gorgeous. And I am so stoked that I get to show that to my son. He is going to be stoked. That is sick. And that is a lava refractor, for lack of a better term. And Scatabo is no slouch. So that could end up being very valuable someday there, Alan White. Congratulations, buddy. You know it, Onward. You know it. He's very accustomed to that. Thank you so much, Miss Melody. I could not agree more. Well, there you go, Mr. Alan White. Beautiful 1-of-1 Cam Scatabo rookie. Hell yeah. Mr. Roughnecks 13 Defense. He says yours is your favorite teams are the Florida Panthers, Tampa Bay Bucks, and New York Yankees. Nice, buddy. Well, I appreciate you sharing. Nice to have you this morning. Congratulations again, Mr. Alan White. Could not agree more, mean Brad Green. Melody says the Scatabo downtown is so on your want list. I don't blame you. Some absolutely beautiful rips for you this morning, Alan White. Congratulations, my good man. Good morning, Mikey Koba. How is Mikey, too, on this fantastic FriYAY morning? Great to see our Trolley Dodgers fan in the house. Roughnecks, you absolutely can. I appreciate you asking, buddy. Smack that follow button. And Legends, holy crapola. Folks, we always have quite a few likes, but this morning is special. We are almost up to 80,000 likes this morning over here on TikTok. Damn! That's a lot of screen beating there, you legends. I literally cannot thank you enough. And Roughnecks, welcome to the family, my man. Glad to have you. Mr. Soper, thank you, Dawson. I appreciate you beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Mr. Rami Gloria, lo mismo. Same to you, my friend. Woo! What a fun morning, my dear friends. Alan White, I am happy to show you, brother. So your first one was Quinshawn Judkins for Tim Hudson's Cleveland Browns. Rookie 1-of-1. You got Quinshawn and Cam Scatabo, in addition to all of those boys of summer that you opened this morning. Mr. Robert Parkinson, if you are taking off this morning, my man, have a magnificent remainder of your day. We will see you on Whatnot this afternoon, my brother. Thank you as always, RP. Mr. Mikey Cobal, that's right. It is your little lady's birthday today. Setting up lots at home to celebrate. That is very cool, Mikey Cobal. I hope you have a wonderful FriYAY, my man. And shout out to the little lady. Happy birthday to little Miss Cobal. Roughnecks 13 Defense says, love your videos. My girlfriend Rebecca slept over and woke me up to get in your live. That is very kind. Shout out to Rebecca. Nice to have you, both of you, this morning. Mr. Todd O'Hara, good morning, my good man. That's right, Dawson Soper. Got us up to 80,000. That is a truly astonishing number of likes, my dear friends. Thank you so, so much. We made it over 100,000 last night. Made it over 100,000 the night before. You all have outdone yourselves on the screen beating. Thank you as always. Hello from down under. Nice to see you, Game Over. Shout out to the blokes and Sheilas right down by the Billabong. Good to see my brother from down under. You were both 14. Well, very nice to have you, my young friends. Good morning. Shout out to the Rizzler. Excellent. Reese Lightning says, finally got started on putting the complete 2025 Topps Chrome set together. Beautiful, my man. Well, I'm happy to help you with that, Reese Lightning. That is a beautiful set to hand collate, my friend. I'm with you. That's right, Onward. Shout out to Skibbity Toilet. Some of that Skibbity Toilet Riz, as my kids would say. Beautiful. All right, legends, let me refresh that shop again real quick. And folks, we are coming up on hour number 2, or hour number 3, on this fantastic FriYAY morning. Now, just a friendly reminder, my friends, we do have 3 shows today. So I am going to go ahead and call that last call, my dear friends. If you would like to get into something this morning, you are absolutely welcome to do so. If you want to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com, snag yourself a break spot, maybe a juicy rip and ship. There's all kinds of stuff in this delicious wall of wax to my left. But as always, my friends, if you would like to wait until a little bit later, that's 1000% okay as well. Reese Lightning, I see it, my brother. Thank you very, very much. And Roughnecks 13 Defense says, do you open hockey or no? We sure do. If you want to go check out junkwaxvintage.com, you are more than welcome to do so. But I will ask you, my friend, because you are 14, if you would do me a huge favor, if you are going to use junkwaxvintage.com, make sure that you have mom and dad's permission, please. Believe it or not, we've actually had an issue with somebody taking their mother's card and buying a $500 box with it, and then mom found out and put a stop on it. And we lost $500. Ouch. That sucked. So that is why I politely and lovingly ask that if you're under 18 years old, please make sure that you have mom and dad's permission before you make any purchases from junkwaxvintage.com. Not trying to get anybody in trouble. Not worth that. Hey, Forrest. Welcome back, my man. Hey, yo. Good to see you this morning. That's right, Danny. Thank you, Reese. I agree. Kind of a bummer. Shout out to credit card fraud. There you go. Onward. Richard, I appreciate you heading over there to Whatnot and putting those pre-bids in, my man. Good luck. How much you want to bet you end up getting that team on a pre-bid? Happens all the time. Mr. Jason Saltzgiver, good morning. We do ship to Australia. Yes, we do. Game over. However, I always wish to be transparent, okay? I do not want there to be any surprises. So to be very transparent, folks, everything for the United States is free shipping, and we ship once a week. So to be very clear, we do not ship after every single retail purchase. We do not ship after every single break. So we allow you to stack your purchases in the breaks for a whole week. We sort and bag everything over the weekend, and then we ship it all out to you in one shot the following week. Okay? If you are international, unfortunately, we are not at the stage yet where we can afford to cover total international shipping. So it is not free shipping. However, what we can do is we pay up to $20 of your international shipping for you to kind of take the edge off a little bit. So we kind of split it with you. And how that works, my friends, we ship approximately every 3 to 4 weeks international. So if you live in Canada, if you live in Australia, New Zealand, Sweden, Finland, Norway, Greenland, Iceland, Thailand, we have shipped to all of those countries, my friends. But we ship approximately every 3 to 4 weeks. And how that works is my much, much better half, Mrs. Junkwax, will reach out to you via email, whatever email that you use up there at junkwaxvintage.com. He will send you an email that basically gives you a ledger, okay? So it says, hey, so-and-so, your package is approximately, hypothetically speaking, $40 to ship. We cover $20 of that. The leftover balance is what you are responsible for. There's a link included in that email. All you have to do is follow that link, pay for your international shipping, and we ship that package off to you. Does that make sense? Game over? And Forrest, the breaks are fantastic today, my man. Feel free to go check out junkwaxvintage.com. There's some juice up there. Thank you for asking. Mr. Mikey Kobaugh, my dad is driving out from Texas today, doing it all in one night. Damn. Crazy. Roger that, onward. Roger that, my man. Okie dokie. I hope that makes sense, Game Over. Thank you for asking, my friend. And Game Over, I appreciate the kind gift over here on TikTok, my good man. Welcome to the family. Nice to have another brother from down under. Believe it or not, we have quite a few of you. Down unders here in the family. Reese Lightning, thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. As always, I appreciate you, buddy. All right, let me grab that last pack for Reese Lightning, and I'm going to refresh that shop. I'll be right back. Mr. Reese Lightning. Last pack magic for you, good sir. Mr. Todd O'Hara is packing nasty wax for you today and shipping tomorrow. My brother, as I have said before, there is never any obligation to send me anything, but I am immensely grateful when you do. Thank you so much, Todd O'Hara, you big sweetie. Looking forward to busting out on the show, my man, if that's what you would like. All right, good luck, Reese Lightning. And starting off with a talented Toronto Blue Jay, Bradley Zimmer. Ryan Lavastida for Tim Hudson's Cleveland Guardians. Rowdy Tellez for the Brew Crew. And Michael Fulmer for the Motor City Kitties. Last but not least, on a haphazardly centered purple refractor. There you go, buddy. Another beautiful pack for you there, Reese Lightning. You know I love that 2022 Topps Chrome update because we're always looking for Julio. Ah, very cool. You must be talking about video games there, Roughnecks. Very nice. Outstanding. So game over. I appreciate that so much, my brother. Thank you, thank you. Now keep in mind, my dear friends, this is kind of the end of the show this morning, but we will be back here this afternoon at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, but only over on Whatnot. We have a couple and a half hour show over there on Whatnot. We take a short dinner break, and we will be back here tonight. Same junk time, same junk channel, sometime between 8 and 8:30 p.m. this evening. So as always, my dear friends, if you make any purchases while I am not live, that is 1000% okay, and anything that you purchase will be waiting for you right here tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And like I said, folks, could be sometime between 8 and 8:30. Kind of depends on how late our Whatnot show goes this afternoon. So I appreciate you bearing with me on that one, folks. I hope so, Reese Lightning. I know it. Roughnecks. Yeah, NHL 24 video game. Nice, buddy. I hope you do well. Brother Lynch. Good morning, Todd and the Wet Sprocket. Great to have you this morning, my man. All right, legends. I'm going to refresh that shot for possibly the last time on this fantastic FriYAY morning. Dutchy, thank you for the positivity, my brother. You do the same. See you onward, my man. All right, legends. It does look like we are current up there in the shop at the moment. So, you know what time it is, my dear friends. It is time for that absolutely beautiful little outro jingle on this fantastic FriYAY. So, my dear friends, as always, before we take off, I need you to do me a favor today. I need you to do me a solid. Please, first and foremost, in all of your daily dealings today on this fantastic FriYAY, folks, first and foremost, please be good to yourselves. When you're using that inner monologue, because we all do your absolute best to try to say nice things to yourself. Try to pump yourself up today instead of pushing yourself down, right? Always remember, my dear friends, your thoughts eventually become your actions. Your actions eventually, after enough time, become your lifestyle. And eventually, after enough time, that lifestyle becomes everything. So it is absolutely vital, my dear friends, to make sure that up here is as positive as humanly possible. So please be good to yourselves. Secondly, please be good to the people around you. Practice the heck out of that golden rule. And I know what you're going to say. Uncle Junkwax. But those other people out there, sometimes they make it really difficult, really challenging to pay forward that golden rule. Hey, I get it. I completely understand, my friends. Unfortunately, our world and this card hobby that we love so much, at times, can be chock full of a-holes. We do not need any more. In the a-hole department, folks, we're full. We're all set. What we do need is kindness, patience, tolerance, and empathy. And you absolutely incredible human being, you have the power, you have the capacity to be the change that you want to see in the world today. I have faith in you. So please, be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you, no matter how difficult those other human beings might make it. And lastly, my dear friends, what I wish for you today is that you can practice that attitude of gratitude. Always remember, folks, there are hundreds of thousands of other human beings out there right this second that are truly struggling. People that do not have food, people that do not have shelter, people that do not have family, right? So if you were born in North America, if you have a car that runs, if you've got family that trusts you and loves you, if you've got a card community that cares about you and loves you, if you've got a hobby that you love, if you have healthy children with 10 fingers, 10 toes, eyes that see, ears that hear, and a mouth that can speak. You definitely have a short list of things to be grateful for today, my dear friends. So, I obviously understand that on some days that list is longer than others, right? But there's always something. So I sincerely hope, my dear friends, that you find whatever's on your list today. I hope you let it motivate you throughout this entire Fantastic FriYAY. And I am chomping at the bit to be right back here with you tonight, this afternoon, at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time on Whatnot. That is correct, Corey Bader. Mr. Bouston Sally. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. And nice to have you over here on Twitch, buddy. Shout out to the Bo Sox. My man. Mr. Arzate. Exactamente, my man. Mr. Mormonot. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, my man. Mr. Saltzgiver letting us know we were up to 91,000 likes over here on TikTok this morning. Goodness gracious. And just since that comment, we have added almost 5,000 likes. We are 4,000 likes away from 100,000 this morning, my dear friends. Damn! I cannot thank you enough for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. As I have said before, my dear friends, and I will say it again, I am absolutely convinced that we have the best group of gem, mint, and human beings in the entire card hobby right here in the JWVCC. And that is absolutely because of each and every one of you. So at the end of the day, folks, I will never, ever take it for granted. But I would never be here doing any of this without each and every one of you. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so damn much for being a member of this community. And as I have said before, my dear friends, we have some really amazing things coming right around the corner. So if you think this community is pretty cool now, just wait, because it's about to get so much cooler. My dear friends, enjoy your outro jingle. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around. You and I both, Danny. Mr. McNamara, great to see you this morning. Perfect timing. Our brother from Down Under, great to have you this morning, my man. And I sincerely hope we get to see you back here tonight. And I hope that I get to see each and every one of you over on Whatnot in about 3.5 hours. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around, my dear friends. Enjoy that outro jingle. Smoochies. Let's bring it back down, shall we? Alrighty then. Good morning, poster boy. Welcome back, brother.
The morning is behind us. What a show we've done. Dalen and the legends pulled fire. Had some fun. Mrs. Junk Wax sealed the deals. Sawyer brought the cheer. And Mikey won surprise is getting closer. It's near. We laugh, we rip, we crack the packs. We share the stories, never looking back. The front yard's quiet, but the day rolls on. And JunkWaxVintage.com is where you all belong. JWV, we built the vibe and made memories. Legends side by side, this is fair. JWV, the morning's done, but don't you leave. Head on over online, keep the hobby energy.
That's right, my friends. And Legends, we just made it up to 100,000 likes over here on TikTok.
Ooh, yeah.
Beautiful. Oh, yeah.
Through the afternoon, grab some breaks, don't wait. Load your cards for tonight, it's gonna be great.
You know it.
Fantastic FriYAY night. The lights will shine at 8. So restock, refresh, let's celebrate. JWV. Morning's done, but we still believe. Legends keep it rolling, chasing history. JWV. Tonight at 8, we'll set it free.
You know it.
Fantastic FriYAY night. Come rip with family.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Nick Walmer. Great to see you this morning, my man. CJ Johns, welcome to the family, buddy. Thank you for smacking that follow button. you, Dutchie. Thank you, Boston Sally. Thank you, Onward. Thank you, Mikey Kobob. Thank you so much, Danny Mackers. Excited to see you this afternoon, my good man. Much appreciated. And these custom cards over here on Twitch are magnificent. Shout out to Mikey1.
Yeah.
Did we miss Baywatch?
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night, yeah. Oh, my. After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Oh, wow.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come out, Craig. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
I am humble in general.
Oh, my God. I've got the style and profile like never before. Let me go on record as telling the whole world to be the man. You gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, I got that Ric Flair. Woo! I got that Ric Flair.
Come out, Craig.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. All right, you maniacs. Hung in here with me till the very, very end. I cannot thank you enough, you legends. I feel like my road dogs are hanging in here with me till the very, very end. And you already know, my legendary homies, that this entire Fantastic FriYAY deserves.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair. Ooh, yeah.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
You can take me, but you cannot take my bunghole. For I have no bunghole. I am the great cornholio.
Get that corn out of my face.
Emotional damage.
There you go, legends. Little soundboard Olympics for you this morning. Thank you again for another absolutely fantastic FriYAY morning right here in the front yard. And I am so, so excited to be right back here with you in about 3.5 hours, folks, because we get to do it all over again on Whatnot. Make it a fantastic FriYAY, my dear friends. And we'll see you back here on Whatnot this afternoon. And if not Whatnot this afternoon, we'll see you back here in this capacity sometime between 8 and 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And folks, I highly implore you to make sure that you have your notification bell selected so you get a notification whenever I go live. And it is very apparent who has those notification bells selected because I see you rolling up in here the moment that I go live. And I love you all so damn much. Thank you for doing that. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around, my dear friends. Make it a wonderful FriYAY. And we'll see you back here in just a little bit. Much love and respect. Bye-bye.